Closing in on game time now at Great American Ballpark. The Cardinals and the Reds are next. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this four-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. And you can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Mike Trout will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we are underway here in Cincy. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they've gotten that overall record back to 500 with their most recent win, but they've got a ways to go before they're back in this thing, so they'll need to keep it going right here.
.2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball, anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Matt Carpenter will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
He's set, now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Ready now on 1-1. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Turn 2 now, let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The next pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Fastball in there, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
None out, runners at first and second. Full count pitch on its way. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Now the 3-2 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Nate Walker will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Come on, lad.
Here's the first offering. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Pause, now the pitch. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
And I think here he might have had one eye on that runner to see if he was breaking from third base. And right when he lifted his head up, that's when the ball goes right through him. And that'll for sure be a fielding error, but also an RBI.
Stepping in now, number 5. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. He's set, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Come on, let's settle down and get them out.
1-1 on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
2-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Bruce with the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Yeah, probably a little bit of a sigh of relief out there on the pitching mound there. With a run in, the bases loaded, nobody out. You're just looking to get an out or two any way you can. So I think the sacrifice fly is a pretty good trade-off that you can live with right now.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
All right, man.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. A 2-1 offering. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Here he comes on 3-1. Fouled straight back. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 3-2 one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Batting 7th, first baseman number 21.
Well, it's going to take a good throw from left field to get him, and they darn near got one. He was able to race home just ahead of this throw as he scores on the sacrifice fly.
Alan Craig will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Johnny Peralta will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Get this strike out, man!
First pitch on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 3, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Billy Hamilton will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Reds, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
They've already given their starter a 3-0 lead to work with here, so they're in good shape to maybe build on this recent run of good form.
One pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a rather easy first out.
Well, this ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Under it is Craig, and that's out number 2.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Darryl Kyle leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Pitcher, Darryl Kyle.
First offering on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. And the pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Here comes a 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, and the one silver lining to that tough first inning, at least he gets the pitcher to start the second, so he's able to get this inning off on the right foot.
Mike Trout will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, I think he's lucky there. That slider backed up on him. Those are the ones that get hit an awfully long way if they're in the strike zone.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Go back and say more.
Here it comes, 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike, 2. Two. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Ready with another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
3-2, here it is. A ball hit hard to the left side. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Okay, don't get rattled.
So it's a 1-out single for him here in the second inning. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Matt Carpenter will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And Ludwig will make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch coming. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jay Bruce will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate.
Jay Bruce.
Here's the first offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here it comes. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
Here's the 1-1. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Todd Frazier will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Let's go, CC.
First pitch to him.
Here we go.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Well, this is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here he lets the ball get deeper into the zone, then stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
Ryan Ludwig will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
From the stretch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. He waits. Now the pitch. And Ludwig won't chase that one. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ludwig as he set down. 2 away here.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Devin Mesoraco will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1 home. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. And this is fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. The 3-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Ramon Santiago will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Come on, Red.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Let's go.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Full count offering on its way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Nate Walker ready to go here as we begin the third.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here it comes. Ball one.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Well, the very fact that he gets to this ball, that's impressive. But there was no way he was going to be able to get enough on that throw, so that'll be scored an infield single.
Into the box now, number 5, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Phillips for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. The pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here comes a 2-2. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Let him take a hack at it.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses, ball 4.
Not a real good sign here. Already his 3rd walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me he may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He's had to work awfully hard out there so far.
Alan Craig will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Oh, yeah.
Comes set, now the pitch.
Good.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Pause, now the pitch. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He's set. Now the pitch.
Got him.
Cards leave one. They lead it 3-0. Johnny Cueto makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Johnny Cueto.
Here's the first offering. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. (1-0) on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Billy Hamilton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Come on, make them earn it.
And the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but he was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
Here's the 1-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Reds are down in order, still down 3-0. Johnny Peralta will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Left fielder, Johnny Peralta.
First pitch on the way. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Darryl Kyle will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
3-1 on the way. Swing and a line drive to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Matt Carpenter will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 31 doubles for him on the season. As a look, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Don't let him score.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Joey Votto, who get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
First offering on the way. Here's Votto down the right side, but this will find the seats, and that's a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
3-2, here it comes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Jay Bruce will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Yeah, a good sequence there against a dangerous hitter. They want to get out of this series with a split. They'll need to keep pitching him the same way they did right here.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He waits, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
3-2 pitch. Right field. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. Here's the first offering. This is foul right side. 2 out with the man at first. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes a 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Devin Mesoraco will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Get a hold of that one.
He's set, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Just get the base hit already.
Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Let's go, Red.
1-1 on the way. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Michael Lee will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. In the air to right center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
Now the 2-0 home. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. The 3-1 is on the way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Number 5 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
First pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
He's leaning towards second.
The 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Here comes the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
He's gonna go.
3-0 is on the way. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You'd better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Here comes the 3-1. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And this is something we've seen before. He'll be sailing along, then all of a sudden his control will completely desert him. Not sure if that's a physical deal or a mental deal, but either way, it's not a good sign.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. David Holmberg is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Yadier Molina will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Wow, when you're dealing with a tight zone, you've got the luxury of maybe holding off if you're not totally sold on location.
1-0 pitch now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. One pitch on the way. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Ready on 2-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Bruce back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Alan Craig. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Ramon Santiago
will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Walker retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter, as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 count, the pitch. Here we go. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A 1-out single.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out yes. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Billy Hamilton will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Yeah, this is just a check swing right here, not hit hard at all. So it's a nice job to spin and get that force at second, though 2 was always going to be asking just a little bit too much.
Here's Brandon Phillips, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
From the belt, the pitch, and this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Craig will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one 3-0. J.J. Hoover will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
60, J.J. Hoover.
Johnny Peralta will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Number 29, Johnny Peralta.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch.
No, that's outside.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. And a drive out to deep right center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
To me, making that play was all about before the ball was pitched. He had a great pre-pitch stance. He was ready for the play, and when the ball was hit to him, he was moving at the crack of the bat. That's nice.
In now, Darryl Kyle. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike 1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 1-2 with 1 away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-2. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 26 for him on the season. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start getting hot right here. With the postseason right around the corner, they're going to be relying on his offense quite a bit. And hopefully, this is a preview of what everybody's going to see in October.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1.
Now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Joey Votto will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati sixth.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Now here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's a 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Here's a ground ball to first. Over with it himself is Craig to record the 3 unassisted putout. So the shutout's still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Jay Bruce will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Pitch on the way. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-2 pitch.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off him.
Todd Frazier will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Fouled back. Two. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Chris Parch will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Michael Lee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Michael Lee.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
The pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. And not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-1 coming. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Into the box, Nate Walker, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. On the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Number 5 will dig in. Hit a sacrifice fly earlier. First pitch coming. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Put him away.
And now a pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
So very wrong.
Two one. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Go get him.
Here's the 2-2 home. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Let's move on. Come on there.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. From the stretch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. The 0-2 to Molina. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Two-two pitch on the way. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
Alan Craig will stand in with runners at the corners now as he looks for a third straight 2-out hit here in the inning to maybe get him a run after all. First offering on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
A 2-1 offering. Right on the corner, 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ludwig is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Ryan Ludwig will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Ryan Ludwig.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing.
In there, and it's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now here it comes. And he lays off for ball one.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Get it out of here.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Lee is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number one.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Boy, a first pitch out is nice anytime, but when you've already thrown over 100 pitches, that's a gift.
Ramon Santiago will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. And here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with two away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Brian Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Brian Pena.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He's ready now. The pitch. Pitch in the dirt. Swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
Reds leave one. They're down 4-0. Alfredo Simon will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Alfredo Simon.
Johnny Peralta will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder number 29, Johnny Peralta.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The next pitch. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Hamilton will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Peter Borges will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Mike Trout will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 4-0. Trevor Rosenthal is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Billy Hamilton will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
You know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Brandon Phillips will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. The 2-2 coming. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly. They trail here 4-0. Matt Carpenter will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hitters count 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here comes the 2-1. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Michael Lee will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Ludwig comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0 home. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Barehanded. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Jay Bruce will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And I'll tell you, this is a great matchup. A couple of alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Now here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Todd Frazier will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, now the pitch. Grounded to third, this could be 2. 1 there, and that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now.
And that may have sealed their fate right there. You get the leadoff man on here in the 9th, but then it's a big double play right here, and it's like all the energy just got sucked right out of this ballpark.
Into the box now, Ryan Ludwig, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Two out, nobody on. The 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 3-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Payoff pitch coming.
Here we go.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You gotta die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Devin Mesoraco will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Come on.
Pause, now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Ready now on 1-1. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher, now 2-1.
And that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is a good fastball spot for him now. And keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Come on.
The 3-1 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Tyler Lyons will get a late call now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up the save. Ramon Santiago will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
One 1-0 on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Jason Bourgeois will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Jason Bourgeois.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And that fastball his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Hey, now, let's go.
Come on.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 4-0. So long from Cincy.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.